The next person, the APC, Geoffery, Uche, Nnaji.
Because I have a national anthem. I can do my national anthem before I start. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Chineke nke igwe ịgbapụtara mgbe mmụọ nọ na nsogbu aga m enye gị ekene n'ọma ka m ga-enye gị oti maka m ga-enye gị ha bụ ndị nsọ ka ị ga-abụ iji gosi na ịbụ chi gwara mmehie Chineke ka iketa oke n'ime gị ọkwa gị si n'ige anyị bụ ọkwa gị si n'ịga bụ nke mmụọ ma lee anọ n'iru gị ka iketa oke n'ime gị. Thank you. Thank you, my Lord. Please, let me stand on existing protocol. My name is Geoffery Uche Nnaji. I am a total Enugu boy, total Enugu State boy. All the activities I started with growing up was done in Enugu State. I did my youth service, I did my nursery school, secondary school, primary school, and university here in Enugu State. I did my university education at University of Nigeria and Nsukka here. I did. I'm a graduate of biochemistry and microbiology, combined honors. I am a full-fledged Catholic. My father was the chairman of the Catholic Council in my area, and my father was the chairman, Reverend Father Ede, was ordained a parish priest as Father Elele. So, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So Catholicism runs in my blood. I train my children the way and doctrines of the Catholic Church, and also the foremost thing I learned from Catholic Church is that thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not steal. So it's always guiding me in everything I do. Everybody I have contact with can attest to that. Instead of myself taking yours, I will give mine to you. So I have kept many friends. Nobody will say I am his or her enemy. So I thank God for that. So my life started more with when I was doing my youth service in Jos. When I was doing my youth service in Jos, I served at Nasco Biscuits and later served at Jos International Breweries. At the 80th month of my service, I have a struggling mother who is also a businesswoman, taking over from my father. At the 80th month, she called me and said that she's giving me some money. That money can help me do a few things and get an apartment so that I can get a government job. An apartment I just then was 1,200 naira per annum. 3-bedroom flat, 1,200 naira per annum. And at that time, a 504 Peugeot SR was going for 4,000 naira. 4,000 naira. GR was 4,005. You know, naira was exchanging 1 naira 75 kobo. So you can see at that time things were good. That is $1 75 kobo. $1.75 kobo. You know, so you can see things were very good at that time. You can change up to 3 jobs in a month. Very good jobs. And any business you put hand in must go. You know, things were just good. You know? So I checked spending all these things and getting a government paid job. I said, no, let me try my luck in business. I bought a ticket, 400 naira to London. You know, I started with that. I got 400 naira. I went to London, stayed 2 weeks, brought an injection for pains and essentially antibiotics. I got them, clavuran injection. It's in vials, 1,000 vials. I brought it in, left it in Lagos. But when I came back to Enugu, incidentally, I met my friend's father, who was the Chief Medical Director, National Orthopedic Hospital. So in the course of our discussion, you know, he asked me what I do. I said, I'm doing my youth service with your son too. So he said, okay, that after youth service, what next? I said, after youth service, I'm looking at either getting a paid job or I start my business. That I just came back from London. I said, what did I get? I said, I got a clavuran injection. He said, where is it? That they need it. It's very scarce. They need it. So I said, if they give me opportunity, I will go and bring it. So he gave me a note to the Chief Medical Director then. The Chief Medical Director, they're all deceased now. The Chief Medical Director is Mr. Chukwueke. So I went to him in the morning. Mr. Chukwueke said, okay, that he is, they need it urgently. Can I get it immediately? I said, yes, I can fly to Lagos and get it. So I went to Lagos, got assembled the 1,000 vials, came back, and because in Lagos, I had put in the price at 30 kobo per vial. 30 per vial. When I came back, they bought it off me at 60 naira per vial. So you can imagine somebody that went to market with about 10,000 naira is now having 60,000 naira. You know? So this is actually what spurred me to start business, to ignore getting a paid employment. And since then till today, I've been doing businesses. I've been so much into contracts, hospital equipment supplies. In those days, I have signature jobs. In Boronu, I have about 26 hospitals I did in Boronu, fully furnished. 100 bedded, 120 bedded, and only 3 of them were 200 bedded because they have to do referral centers. So each referral center in each senatorial zone, that one is 200 bedded. In Gombe, the same thing. I did 19 hospitals with 3 referral centers, you know. So, and all these things were commissioned by Obasanjo. We are fully commissioned by the president, the then president, Obasanjo. I did in Taraba 6, Bauchi 1, Plateau 3, and they are all referral centers. You know, that is so that is how I sprang up big time. And I also did almost all the medical equipment supply, including equipment. They are all supplied by me in UNTH. The UNTH, all the equipment there is supplied by me. And what is even more striking today is that I have agreement with UNTH to maintain their equipment to date. But the most recent equipment I have added to them because I run the equipment center. So the most recent is the one called a linear accelerator. Linear accelerator is used in treating cancer. They just came in, about 5 months ago. They are doing the training and testing. It's one of the best machines you can use for cancer. Linear accelerator. There are only 2 of them in Africa. One is in South Africa, one is in Nigeria and UNTH. So what I do is just business. I have the same arrangement with Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital. I have the same arrangement with Uthman Danfodio Teaching Hospital. So that is what I do. I also am into industries, in the area of industry, because I'm into so many, I can't remember, but if I start talking about it, we may not go out today. But let me take small. If you apart from the UNTH own, other many places is scattered. And the Signal Nigeria Limited is easily the biggest name in medical supply in Nigeria. That's my company. So there are other things we do. We do exploration. We do exploration. We do a lot of other things. But what inspires me most in this state is the inability and incapacity of the people we give the mantle of leadership. Because this state is very easy to handle. Very easy. Because we have gas. So one of the cardinal things I will do as a governor is to set up what is called captive power. In captive power, if it is like in Nsukka here now, you can set up a power plant that is like 10 megawatts hour. The 10 megawatts hour will serve the whole of Nsukka. You localize it in Nsukka. And maybe for me, I will put it in Ozowane, where you have gas. If you can, that gas I'm sure is in commercial quantity. But alternatively, if you decide to put it in Nsukka, what you can do is to get CNG, what they call compressed natural gas. You transport it to the location in Nsukka and use it to power the power plant. And that power plant, when Nsukka get exhausted with what they need, the excess will be sent to the national grid. And you sell to national grid. So Enugu will be good because they will have lights and they will make money selling to the national grid. So that is what we are going to do in electricity. And in Nsukka we have electricity 24/7. Then on the area, not only in Nsukka, we are going to look at other areas like Enugu, Udi, Ogwo. We do the same thing. There are places you may have to give 2 megawatts. There are places we may have to give 3 megawatts. So that at any time, government will not be doing a project that they cannot finish. Because if you segment them and they are small, government will be able to run it. So if I have to stop, my other area will be agriculture, my other area will be industries. There are many things to talk about. I hope when people are asking questions, they should ask me on industry and agriculture. Thank you very much.
For Nnaji of APC, in 1999, you won an election to represent Enugu East Senatorial Zone in the Senate. And you never showed up for inauguration. What happened? What assurance do you have for us that if we elect you as our governor, that you will be available at Opera Square for swearing in? Number 2, the second question is concerning your party. You are a Christian and have been in this country for the last 7 years, 8 months and 6 days of APC government. And you saw how divided this country is due to the policies of your party. What do you have to say to us Christians concerning the Muslim ticket of your party that dangerously excluded the entire Christians and enemies in our country?
The first one is going to the governorship candidate of APC, and it reads, you were elected a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and you had an opportunity to sit in the hallowed chambers of the National Assembly as a senator, but you sold or gave up this mandate to another man. Would you not do the same thing when you get the governorship seat? Now, the next question is going to the APC candidate. How do you rationalize the performance of APC in the past 7 years in Nigeria? The next question is from Major General Chris Eze. And it says, and it's going to Honorable Uche Nnaji. Number 1, do you think that Muslim ticket is good for Nigeria in general and Enugu State in particular at this point in time in Nigeria's history? That is going to the APC governorship candidate, and is coming from Major General Chris Eze. The next one is going to APC governorship candidate 2. Number 2, given that the final list published by INEC does not have the name of Barrister George Ogara, who actually is the deputy governorship candidate of APC in Enugu State. The next question is going to the APC candidate, but unfortunately it was not indicated whether it is for governorship or for senatorial. But the question reads, given that you are a good Catholic, would it be proper for us to vote for your presidential candidate, Tinubu, with his Muslim ticket in a multi-religious Nigeria? I want you to offer answers. That's going to APC candidate. The next question is going to the APC governorship candidate. From the look of things from APC present administration, how do you correct all things wrong? All these wrongs being carried out by APC government. I think you could have at least outlined 2 problems and affecting your state and possible solution. The next question is going to Uche Nnaji. Is going to Uche Nnaji, and it says, can you tell us the moral justification for selling your imported drugs that is selling price according to you is 30 naira at 60 naira? The next one is going to APC candidate, and it says, what is your program on agriculture, if you have any?
Otodi Jesu. Otodi Jesu. Thank you. I appreciate all these questions. I like questions a lot. There are ones that need elaborate answer. Because if you are going to talk of agriculture, which was one of the questions here, I need time. Because in agriculture, I have areas I want to do some partnerships. For 3 times now, I have visited a couple of people, essentially priests, and 1 or 2 bishops. And I discovered that Reverend Fathers have a lot of interest in agriculture. From what they have done, the fathers have a lot of interest in agriculture. So what I am planning to do, apart from having partnership with the church on agriculture, what I'm planning to do is to acquire some land, about 10,000 hectares, 10,000 hectares of land in every senatorial zone. When I have 10,000 hectares of land and you have machines for clearing, and you have seed money to support the youths with the land, then it is easy to reduce unemployment. Because if you get like 100,000 youths and give them some money as a part of fighting insecurity, you give them some money, you clear field for them, you give each of them 1,000 hectares. I mean, you each give them 1 hectare. Because I know of fact that if you plant 1 hectare of ginger, it will cost you about 800,000 to plant. And if you are harvesting, you are getting 5 million. Before COVID. But after COVID, you are talking of 10 million. For something you invested 800,000. So if you engage, okay, so if you engage that kind of practice, then it will go a long way in reducing insecurity and increasing employment. 1999 election. Okay, the election of 1999. The election of 1999 was a move I made so that the Igbos will lose their share in the federal booty. It is not easy to do that, but it is only people like me that can do it. And since I did it, nobody have ever done it till today. What happened was that when we had a meeting with Obasanjo when he just won, Obasanjo said he will give the Southeast Senate president. The Southeast. So that president, he wants to offer it to Ekweme. Ekweme said he will not, after being number 2 man, take position of number 3 man. That he will not. But if he wants him to get somebody, he can get Senator Obi, ZCOB. No, not Ben. So that Ben, that ZCOB, went to the late Eriobuna, Senator Eriobuna, to step down for him. So Eriobuna took his gun and wanted to kill him. So he staggered out of his house. So he now offered to Jim. Jim is from my senatorial zone, Jim Wobodo. From my senatorial zone. And I'm coming from AD, Alliance for Democracy. It was Ken Nnamani I ran with. Ken was coming from PDP that had majority. I won 65 wards, he won 1 ward. So I became an AD senator. As an AD senator, you cannot be considered in the equation. So instead of holding the thing and making money for myself and being comfortable, I said no, it's not worth it. What is important to me should be how can our people, the Southeast people, be looked after. And as a Senate president, if we had gotten it, it would have been a lot better for our people. So that is why I did what I did. Nobody gave me a dime. I'm bigger than money. Then the Muslim ticket of Tinubu. The Muslim ticket of Tinubu is something we cannot determine. We from the Southeast and as Christians does not have a role to play in it. We tried what we can try, but he is the candidate, so he has his right. And his argument was that his wife is a pastor in the Redeemed Church, and that if he is living with a pastor in the Redeemed Church, and they are living together, and he has not Islamized the family or his home, how can he Islamize Nigeria? So I don't know. On handing over schools. On handing over schools. Like I said earlier, the 3 areas of partnership I want to do with the church is in agriculture, in education, and in finance, partly in finance. Because I know the churches has microfinance banks all over the world, mostly all over the world. In my own area, they have it all over the world. So if you use the microfinance bank that belongs to the church, you are home and dry. You can go and sleep. The fathers cannot eat your money. You just put it there. So, and because my government is going to focus more on the grassroots, any program we have to give grants to the grassroots and give small loan and support to the grassroots, we'll just use the microfinance bank, and that will do us a lot of good. Okay. The deputy governor, the deputy governor's governorship ticket, it's a procedure. All these things are processes. He's already my deputy governor. Nothing can change it. Nothing can change it. His name is already there. It's just a matter of uploading it. And it's done. The court is with him. Everything is with him. He has his papers that the court said he should be deputy governor. So there's that one. I think he's finished.
Yes, his questions are finished. Thank you very much.